In this video, we will talk about how to determine if three numbers form a Pythagorean triple. So if we have a right triangle, meaning one of the angles of the triangle is 90 degrees, what we can say is if we label this side A and this side B, so the two sides that are touching the 90-degree angle, the remaining side, C, is our hypotenuse. And what we can say is A squared plus B squared must be equal to C squared. This is known as the Pythagorean theorem. And what we can do is we can use this formula to check if three whole numbers form a Pythagorean triple. So let's check out a few examples. Let's say we have the numbers 3, 4, and 5. Do these three numbers form a Pythagorean triple? Or in other words, could we say the two smaller numbers squared and added together, do they equal the larger number squared? Well, let's plug it into our formula and find out. So if we say 3 squared plus 4 squared, is this equal to 5 squared? Well, 3 squared is 9, 3 times 3, plus 4 squared, 4 times 4, that's 16. Is that equal to 5 squared? 5 times 5, that's 25. On the left-hand side here, we have 9 plus 16, that's 25, which is indeed equal to the right-hand side, which is 25. So we would say that, yes, the values 3, 4, and 5 form a Pythagorean triple. Or in other words, when we plug them into this a squared plus b squared equals c squared equation, it results in a true result. All right, let's try another example. Do the numbers 4, 8, and 10 form a Pythagorean triple? Well, let's go ahead and plug them into our formula and find out. So 4 squared plus 8 squared, is that equal to 10 squared? Well, 4 squared, 4 times 4, that's 16, plus 8 squared, 8 times 8 is 64. Is that equal to 10 squared? So 10 times 10, that's 100. On the left-hand side, we have 16 plus 64, that's 80. Is that equal to 100? No. So we would say no. The values 4, 8, and 10 do not form a Pythagorean triple. Or in other words, when we plug them into this a squared plus b squared equals c squared equation, we do not get a true result. All right, let's try another example. Do the values 5, 12, and 13 form a Pythagorean triple? Well, to find out, we can simply plug them into this equation right here. So we'll say 5 squared plus 12 squared, is that equal to 13 squared? So 5 squared, that's 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 12 squared, that's 12 times 12, that's 144. Is that equal to 13 squared? So 13 times 13, that's 169. So if we do 144 plus 25, let's write that right here. 144 plus 25. 4 plus 5 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. We'll bring the 1 down, 169. So on the left-hand side, we get 169. And on the right-hand side, we also get 169. So this is a true statement, so we would say that, yes, the values 5, 12, and 13 form a Pythagorean triple. All right, let's try one more example. Do the values 7, 9, and 12 form a Pythagorean triple? Well, let's plug them into this formula and find out. So 7 squared plus 9 squared, is that equal to 12 squared? So 7 squared, 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 9 squared, 9 times 9 is 81. Is that equal to 12 squared? So 12 times 12, that's 144. So on the left-hand side here, we get 49 plus 81. That turns out to be 130. And that is not equal to 144 on the right-hand side. So we would say no. The values 7, 9, and 12 do not form a Pythagorean triple. So you can use this same process to determine if any group of three numbers form a Pythagorean triple or not.